What's crack-whacking? It's your man Lex the Flex here, going on the roughs for a page of the Renegade graphic novel, working from my script as you see here on the left. And here it's for page 3. For page 3, the action in the first two panels calls for a figure walking into the room, where in the room is already another figure seated with a gun pointed at the figure walking into the room. So it's the character Philip, the father figure of the story, and a hitman who he used to know back when they both served in the military together in Desert Storm. So the action is Philip walking into the room, the hitman's in the chair pointing the gun at him. That's the action, and I wanted to slow it down over 2 panels. So I drew the whole action first and then decided more or less where to crop it and how to break that up. This may change into the finished pencils, but the whole scene itself will stay the same in terms of camera angle and where the figures are in proportion. And then the second action of page 3 is the same action of the character walking into the room, but moving the camera a little bit to the right. So I actually drew the entire room, as you see here, to get this shot of Philip in the doorway full figure. I'll pull back a little bit. And I'm deciding that I'm going to crop this here, or I can even go sideways here and crop it. See, all these boxes were different views of the same action which is happening around it, but compositionally figuring out where to frame it in the panel. So ultimately, when I put these two together, we get page 3, which is slowing down of 2 scenes, spreading the same action over 2 panels. Here, we're slowing it down over 2 panels vertically, and here we're slowing it down over 2 panels horizontally. These two make one image, these two make one image, but the action is being slowed down. And this is what is done before finished pencils are even begun. This is really the hard part. This is the hard work of it. Figuring out the camera angles, the direction, the cinematography, set design, costume design, the gesture of the figures. What are you trying to demonstrate in each panel? What emotions are you going for? What are the characters feeling? What are they expressing? This is the stage where you're figuring all of that out. Once you know where to go, you start penciling. And that's, believe it or not, that's actually half the battle right there. So hopefully this kind of helps you figure out a little bit of comic book storytelling. Till next time, let's keep it positive and keep encouraging each other. Ciao.